In this video, we're going to go over a little tip in regards to gutter cleaning. Obviously, whenever we clean gutters, a continuous stretch of gutter is always going to lead to at least one downspout. There are two types of downspouts. Downspouts that connect to underground drainage, where there's going to be like a little pipe here that's going to connect underground. That's going to lead to a drain outlet out front. There's typically at least one on each side of the driveway. You know, one on this side, one on the other, and sometimes there's a third, especially if there's a corner property, so that's particularly true. And then the second type of downspout is obviously one that's not connected to underground drainage, and that water just spills into like this natural area, like near grass or plants or bark, etc. So obviously, this being the second example. So all the water from this gutter, this continuous stretch of gutter, is going to feed to this downspout. It's going to spit the water onto this grassed area, this natural area, barked area. This is particularly important to watch out for when you're testing downspouts. Okay, whenever you're testing downspouts with this type of downspout that's not leading to underground drainage, you have more flexibility with the amount of debris that you leave in the gutter, because that water and that mud and debris, leaves, etc., is just going to wash past the downspout, and it's not going to be so problematic because you're not pushing it to the underground drain. You're really trying to limit the amount of debris that goes underground, because that could lead to long-term issues. But in this case, of course, clean the gutter first before you test the downspouts and pour a bunch of water and debris, etc., mud past the bottom of this downspout. But in that case, you can just clean that stuff up. You just have a lot more flexibility with how clean the gutter has to be before you test the downspouts, because that water and the mixture thereof is just going to be right here. You can clean it up really easily. So that's just a little tip with gutter cleaning. You don't have to be as thorough with this type of gutter that leads to a downspout that does not connect to underground drainage, because you can just clean it up right after.